All right, welcome back. Joining us right now, we have a psychotherapist. Her name is Diana Martinez. Hello, Diana. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good to see you here today. And Lynne Cardinal is stress management and hypnotherapy at the Kaivalya.
That's right, Kaivalya.
Kaivalya, okay,
Yes.
Center. Diana, tell us what your role is. What exactly is a psychotherapist?
A psychotherapist is a person that supports other human beings to come into a healing when they're in distress, when they have trauma out of many different circumstances. So it's an expert in the healing art.
Okay, it's got to be a challenging career.
Yes, it is.
Very
but
challenging.
it's my calling.
It's your calling. Well, that's good. So you're helping people. The center, where is the center located?
In Ottawa.
Okay, now what exactly does your center do?
Hypnotherapy is a modality, which is a healing modality based on unease, illnesses, anxiety. So I see clients from the government and all sectors.
Okay, so have you recently come into contact with Diana? Or is this a new collaboration?
Recently enough, a couple years ago, and I can only say that Diana's offering a workshop this weekend on the 28th, 29th, and she's fabulous.
Okay.
She's so skilled. I've learned a lot from her.
That's wonderful. It feels good to hear those kind words, Diana.
Yes,
Yeah.
she's very kind.
So Family Constellation, can you explain to us what that's all about?
In Family Constellations, I'm a facilitator of a process. So Family Constellations is a modality, a healing modality, in which we see beyond the individual. Meaning, we see beyond only a human being that is distressed or have an illness or a problem with a partner or whatever is distressing you. It has much more layers to it. So what we see a broader perspective through the family system. So what we see is that there's always an underlying relationship with the parents, with the family where you belong, and we see in these groups, it's a group therapy.
Okay.
So what we do is we come together and we see what are the entanglements or the implications that a human being might have to in connection with his or her family, and doesn't allow him to actually say fully yes to his life where he was born to.
Okay. So what exactly is the healing process? Like, how does the healing happen?
Yes, so well, I have to say that I'm only a facilitator, and that any healing, and really in a healing that happens, it's always a self-healing.
Okay.
So I'm a facilitator that provides the conditions, meaning the right environment in which actually healing can happen. And healing meaning that any trauma, any distress in a human being, or even illnesses, can happen through an inappropriate relationship. So what healing, if it's really an art, will support and give the conditions in which I can meet you, and through the meeting, we will, in an appropriate environment, we will bring back whatever elements are excluded in yourself.
Wow, okay. So can you carry traumas from past generations then?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. Okay.
And now it's scientific proven by epigenetics and different modalities that actually we, even in our genetic code, we are carrying all that unresolved, we are carrying both all the potential of a family, but also all the traumatic events that happen in a system long generations, and this may happen through wars, through deep trauma, or do also like events like losing members of the family that dies. All of these have an impact in a human being, and only through an appropriate relationship we can actually, and through seeing the bigger perspective of a family, you can actually see it. A very good example, situations that happen repeatedly in a system, like for example something that is very like suicide.
Oh, wow.
And that you see it, that then after several generations it happens again.
Wow.
And after several generations, what it means is that is a taboo in society, and it's also very painful in a family, so you don't look at it. A system closes up to it. So then what we do is to look at to bring back the elements that are isolated
Okay, interesting.
in a family.
Lynne, obviously you're a big supporter of everything that Diana
I am,
does,
yeah.
and this workshop's very important to you as well.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
I've attended Diana's workshop last year, and it moved me so deeply.
Yeah.
There's something organic, as if we know we carry trauma, and there's a gentleness in the process that just releases us. It's a moving workshop.
Okay.
It's a worth experience.
You know, it's actually about including.
Okay.
It's about including everything that we are, everything where we come from, and being able to also respect and growing our responsibility.
Okay.
But responsibility, ability to respond.
I like that. Okay, the workshop is this weekend, Saturday, Sunday, 9:30 to 6, St. Paul University. Where's the best place to go for information?
The website was on.
Yeah, okay.
Just email me and I'll direct you.
Wonderful. Diana and Lynne, thank you very much for being
Thank
here today
you. Yes,
and
welcome.
sharing us your knowledge with us here today. We appreciate that.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate
Thank you.
you having me here.
Thank
you
you.
so much.
Thank you.
A Seniors Health and Wellness Fair is also coming. We've got details next on Rogers.